Not too much. Like, hey y'all. Hola. Trying to get this in my eyes. I think it's these glasses. They got too tight. I gotta go to the people so they can loosen them up. Hey everybody. Oh, I keep looking like I can't look right here and see it bigger. Tripping. Hello. It's a little chilly in here. Just a little bit. So, y'all know where I'm going this morning. Whoever seen that post yesterday, y'all synced it? Y'all synced it then, y'all? Who synced it? I know, I just told my friend now. I said next Saturday I'll be in Tennessee. It's crazy. There we go. I'm listening to the Infancy of Christ Power Packed. Ain't it good? Digital currency in smart cities. Please go get your crayons and your markers and your paint and the things that you can do inside. People can't get their money out the bank, and the bank is just holding it. And they tell them, oh, well, you can do mobile banking, but they can't get their money. They've been waiting on, they can't pay their bills and everything. Yeah, yeah. So, family, all them cousins and friends and spouses, mamas and daddies, aunties and uncles, your homegirls and homeboys that didn't believe you, it's hitting them in the face. It's hitting them dead in the face. Who feel that? Hitting them dead in the face. You hear me? Hey, they can't ignore it. When they go to the grocery store, they can't ignore it. When they look at the news, when they hear people talking in the store, they can't ignore it. They cannot ignore it. So it don't matter if they called you crazy. I'm getting it together right now. Okay. I told y'all. And I'm not saying it like I told y'all. I'm saying it like now y'all understand. Now y'all who understands when I say I'm not waiting for the news. Now y'all see, I said I'd rather God tell me because He gonna tell me before it happened. The news is gonna tell you after it has already happened. This is why I ask y'all in the mornings to get up and before you give time to TikTok, YouTube, your husband, your wife, your children, you give God the first 30 minutes of your day and you look and see what He'll tell you every day. He'll tell you about the conversations that are being had. He'll tell you about things that are going to come. You don't have to be surprised all the time. Now, you're going to be surprised when it happened, like, but not stunned. You're going to be like, oh my God, God told me this. That's a different from, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. He'll give you an inkling in your stomach. Hey, don't spend your money, save it. Or do this with your money. Or do that with your money. Or quit working so much and I need you to do this, 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 and this. And people say, how's that going to get you to your goal? Well, God told me it don't have to. Supernatural meaning they going to be the normal way when it come anyway. That's what supernatural means. It's not coming the natural way, the normal way you used to seeing it. A blessing from God is supernatural. It's divine. So it's not going to be however you think it should be. It's going to come another way. Even with me, I just finished school when this all started. I thought my trucking company was going to be the thing that got me to where I needed to go. And God said, I got another plan. Because the trucking company was going to fund my nonprofit. That's how I had worked that out in my mind. He said, got another way. We just going to skip the trucking company altogether and just start the nonprofit. I said, oh, well, I did all this for nothing. Well, you got it if you need it, or you can help other people with it. You don't got to use it for yourself just because you got the information. Now give the information to people who need it. Yeah, I heard about it, Miss Jackson. I think it was what, last week or the week before they did it the same time Israel did. So this is the thing, family. Hi. Please get ready, y'all. Okay. Good morning. Please don't waste money. If you can avoid going out to eat and cooking at home and cooking enough for 2 or 3 days and making that last so that you're not spending money on DoorDash and all of that, please do it. Good morning. Good morning. You didn't miss anything. Okay. I ain't trying to tell y'all what to do. But as y'all can see, what we was talking about, what you might have heard about for the first time last year or in this year, I guarantee you, if y'all going back and watching the first videos we did on YouTube, it's talking about all the things that are in the news right now. Right? Have any of y'all went back and seen some of the videos and everything that I was going hard when people was telling me whatever? It's been a year. It's all in the news. You're new here. How do you start preparing? Well, I have 2 videos on YouTube that you can go watch. It's about 3 to 4 hours. One is like an hour and 2 minutes, 2 hours and 7 minutes. The other one is like an hour and something. But I run through all the things I feel like you should have. Now, I'm not a survivalist or any of that, but as God tells me to get stuff, I get it. And I've been doing this for years. So I had to just run through it. Like I tell people, even if you can't find this brand, because I might have bought it 4 years ago and that company is not in, get this type of thing. So we have gas masks, we have binoculars, we have fire starters, we have trenching tools to dig out if we have to dig out or dig a hole if we have to cook there. We have um, wood burning stoves and butane stoves and solar stoves. We have solar powered lights and small, solar power generators that you can buy for each person. They're about 50 to 70 bucks. So everybody can charge their phone or charge their light bulbs or they have a radio, a flashlight on them. People are buying bigger generators because you want to think if they hit our electrical grid, how will you live? If there's no natural gas, if there's no machines that can pump that through the pipes, how are you going to cook? How will you heat your home? How will you clean your water? You need water filtration straws and things like that. We don't think about it because we can go to the store and get filtered water. How many of us have had to unalive an animal and take the time to clean it? Who knows the process of dressing an animal so we can eat it? If there's no meat in the store and you do have to go out and hunt game, do you know how not to hit the liver or the spleen or whatever to spoil the meat? These are things we need to know. Or find somebody that can teach you, get online. If you had to build some type of living abode outside, what tools do you have to do it? Do you have a small axe? Do you have a shovel? Do you have a knife, a hunting knife? What do you have? Do you have a tent? Okay. But there's 2 videos on YouTube. One is called Survival, and the other is Survival 2.0, and it's Circuit Trover 22. I also have a link in my bio to some of those things. The disaster preparedness, you can look on there, a survival list. If you click on my link, yeah, there's some things in there. Definitely a first aid kit. But I'm thinking about if you have to heat, cook, all of these different things. We don't think about it because we have an electric company, we have a gas company. It's their problem. But when all of those things go away, what will you do to keep your, like, what do you have that doesn't run off? Do you have a manual can opener? Because you could have a lot of cans, but how you gonna open them? Do you have a pot that if you can't cook on your gas or electric stove and you literally have to build a fire outside, do you have pots and pans that can hold up to that? If you don't, you might want to start going to the Goodwill, garage sales, or looking online for cast iron. There's a whole cast iron thing that we put on there. It's like $150. It has the double-sided griddle plate with one with the marks, one without. It has a Dutch oven that comes, a small Dutch oven that comes with it. It has a skillet, and it has the thing for you to hook them and pull them up. It has all kinds of stuff in there. So I put one of those on there. If you got the $160, $170, you need to get on there and go get it. Because what you gonna do, these cute little pots and knives and stuff that y'all got for y'all fancy kitchens ain't gonna hold up to no open fire. If you have to cook outside, not on your grill, I'm talking about chopped wood, hanging how you gonna do it? Because them little cheap pots with the Teflon stuff in them, they not gonna hold up, honey. That handle's gonna burn. And that Teflon might melt into your food. If you have to be boiling water to take baths, how big is your biggest pot? How many pots is it gonna take for you to boil water and pour it in that tub for air? And when the showers is gone, what's your biggest pot you got so that you could fill up 2 bathtubs or whatever? Because see, my grandma and them did this, and me and my mom, my brothers, and we moved into a house, and back then you had to wait for them to come turn the gas on. So we get in there, maybe tonight they'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, but tonight we need to bathe. So my mama had big pots always. She was gonna go put them pots on the stove. And it ain't that we didn't have gas or we didn't have light. They just ain't turned it on yet, but we in here. We moved in here. So what pots do you have where if you don't have your gas, your electric or gas water heater, how you gonna do it? If there's no electricity, what do you have? Do you have a manual meat grinder like they used to do? You see your grandma back in the day? Like, what do you have that is manual? Do you have a manual coffee grinder? If you got coffee beans, who gonna grind your coffee? But do you see what I'm saying? These are simple things that are amenities to us. God has blessed us to live like that. But we don't know if everything that we know, the banks is going away. It ain't about to be no physical money, which means they can turn your money off if you don't do what they want you to do. Who went and read page 1001 of the Obamacare Act where it talked about the RFID medical chip that had your checking account information and your medical information on it? Did y'all go read that? Okay. It's here. Well, you need to go read page 1001 of the Obamacare Act. Because in there, he said he wanted all Americans chipped. Well, he ain't said nothing. The powers that be, we need all Americans chipped by 17. That was in whenever they wrote that. Okay, well, 2016, 2017, we had to switch to the chip card. And by the end of 17, you had to have a chip card. So that's already been done. And there's an RFID chip in there. That's how so they did that. Then they said, if you don't have insurance, they're going to fine you when you file your taxes. Well, that would be the medical part of it. Okay. Yep, smart ID now too, because now in the stores you're going to have to enter, identify, and then pay. Ain't that what Amazon said? Enter, identify, pay. Enter, identify, pay. Enter, identify, pay. Good morning. But the only way you're going to be able to enter, you already didn't identify because it's that scan code. Okay? Let's look at it.
This product helped me make.
No, that's not what I want to do. I'm real hungry. I don't know why. As soon as I get on here, I get hungry, y'all.
Is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage, or heading into the office, or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done, simply by paying you. Now, Zoe has more time to do
Y'all
what
seen
she
it real
loves.
quick?
Indoor skydiving.
That's what that 3 block
Enter,
thing is.
identify, and pay with Amazon One.
Enter, identify, pay.
What's going on? Rich Jamero here, Rich on Tech. This is the new Amazon Dash Cart that is at the Amazon Fresh Store in Woodland Hills. This is a really cool piece of technology because it allows you to self-checkout as you shop in the store. So you can see they've got some cameras and lights to recognize what you put in there. They give you a few bags, and it also has a weight sensor in there, so you can put in stuff like produce. And this is your screen that will tell you what you just put in the cart, that will place for your drink, and also your Alexa shopping list. So that makes it easy to add stuff at home and then find it in the store. And this is where you scan your phone to get started. So here's how it works. You find something on the shelf, and by the way, all of the price tags at this store are digital, which is really cool. So there's the store. So let's say we want to buy some tuna fish, and you put it into the cart. Oh, it already found it. You see that? So these cameras are pretty good at seeing stuff very quickly, and you just put it in there, and boom, you've got it. So it says $2.59, and I've got a little running subtotal of what I'm purchasing, which is really cool. There's your meats over there, some seafood there, and let's try something else because now at this store there's a mix of traditional
you can do this at
brands,
Sam's
also
too.
organic stuff, and a lot of Amazon products as well. So something like this Donut Cafe. And so if I just put this here, oh, look at that, I already found it. You hear that little sound. And we should try taking something out of the cart and seeing what happens then. So here's some cereals. Let's try little mini frosted wheats. So at these $3.64. And there it goes. It's almost too fast. It recognizes these things very quickly. So now let's say, okay, you know what? I decided I'm not going to get these. Let's see what happens. So if I take this out of the cart, it now says, oh, quantity of 1 removed. And again, one of the neatest things about this is that you've got this.
This what y'all used to. I'm about to give it to y'all. Hold on. Just wait 1 minute. Y'all just wait. I got one for y'all. You just stay right there. Give me a second. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Revelations 6:13, 16, and 18 says, read. And the Lord said, okay, because that's the only way y'all gonna hear it. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand like Zoe, or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I was not fronting, trying to go viral. I was trying to make sure the people that followed me was following me to life and not death. Because all of the things that folks is telling y'all, I was looking today, pastors still on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, the Lord is getting ready to send, he getting ready to send destruction, death, disease, famine, folks running and hiding. That is what he is sending. Liars! Y'all gonna quit lying to God's people and then trying to put people like me out to pasture. Because I'm coming through. I'm busting heads. Get ready. To all the people that call me a liar, a false prophet, baby, you ain't walking up in the store with no more cash after July. God had me tell the people that had their ears and eyes open to go get it before it wasn't no money and money didn't have no value. And now it ain't no money 12 months later and money don't have no value all around the world. I said buy food, water filtration. That's because that's what God was telling me to tell y'all. And now we got spills ruining the water. Oh, it's not going nowhere. Now it's in Kentucky. Now it's over here. Now they made it down to Florida. Now it's a spill up here and it's a spill over there. But guess what? The WOU community, we got our water filtration. It's a blizzard coming to North America this week. Oh, the top. They supposed to get a blizzard, baby. We already got people in Michigan that got their ovens and stuff. All that whole top of the United States is supposed to get blizzard, baby. I said, y'all, it's going to be another one. Hurry up. When Buffalo happened, I said, y'all, hurry up. Y'all that's up there where they don't bring another one. Y'all better hurry up. Go get your stuff. Get your oven. Get this. If the city is shut down, you need to be able to heat water and go get your dried food because the power go out a lot of times when it be like that. Or it's so cold that your heater shut down. How are you going? People was dying in Buffalo for burning stuff in their house that was chemicals. Go get your stuff. Ask Louis Vuitton. He got it. Michael Kors got it. Balenciaga got it. You don't. Cadillac got it. Nissan got it. Nike got it. Oh, Jordan, he got bunkers and everything. Y'all done gave them enough of y'all money. Tesla got it too. Stop wasting money. In this next 6 months, you need to be, don't wait. And what I mean by that, if you don't need it, don't get it. It's people that be mad at me because when stuff happened, I told y'all when I was in beauty school, and I've been like this. My mama taught me, and I'm so grateful. When I was in beauty school, where everybody else got their tips and they went and blew it on dumb stuff, I carried myself right next door to the hair store, and I bought irons that I didn't even know how to use yet. I bought scissors, shears, I bought all kinds of stuff. It's in here, and you gonna tell me I don't know? And I put it in my suitcase. People laughed at me because I was rolling around with this big old rolling suitcase, baby. But guess what? When the teachers came and asked for somebody to do a service, I could get my marks made because I got the tools. I don't gotta know how to use them. I just need them. So when the opportunity presents itself, I'm ready. They gonna teach me. I'm in school. So there was a lot of services that I probably shouldn't have been able to go do, but because I had the tools, they was giving me the knowledge, baby. Stuff that should have been for second year or whatever, I was getting it early because I had to. Oh, you went and bought you some clippers? Sure did. Blinders too. Can you teach me how to do a fade, please? Thinning shears, everything. I had all sizes. I had C irons. I didn't even know what I was going to use them for, but I had them. Tip brushes, I literally had you could fit a human body in that bad boy, and I took it home every day, and I practiced. I did hair on the outside. I'm about to get everything I need out of this. Don't be the person that is said too late for, because looking like you had it and driving good and whatever, so everybody can envy you, but baby, you ain't got 6 months worth of food stored up in your house. If they hit your power, everything in your refrigerator is going to go bad unless you got a generator. So you can have all the shrimp and lobster tails and fine steaks, but baby, if they hit the power, you know where to go get some nitrous, whatever you call that dry ice to go keep your stuff good. Where you go get dry ice at? Do you know in your city where to go get dry ice so you can keep your refrigerator closed and freezer closed so you lose your stuff? But y'all know where to go get the everything else. I'm just saying. That's why I told y'all, don't fill your freezer up. Fill the pantry with food that you only need to add water to, and it comes back to life. Because you're not going to, in a minute, you're not going to be able to just have food cooking and letting people smell your food. They're going to be kicking in doors because they hungry. They kicking in doors for TVs and gold and diamonds. In a minute, that stuff about to be thrown out in the street by the plenty. But if they know you got some meat, you're going to have to guard that. You got some vegetables. They done heard you got potatoes. You gonna have to guard that. Flour, sugar, salt. You gonna have to guard that. That is going to be the new thing. Just walking out the grocery store. It's gonna be people hiding behind trees to get your food. They're not gonna give a damn about your diamond watch if I'm starving. People already stealing eggs, meat, steaks, bread, by yeast. If you've been here a year, did we not talk about this all last year at this time? And then the milk and the eggs and the animals started dying, and then the droughts came and the floods was coming because Texas and Missouri had got hit. It was like late April, early May. They flooded. Texas, it was flooding in places where it shouldn't flood, and it was droughts in places where it's supposed to be wet. God said that. It was earthquakes in diverse places. Places that ain't never had an earthquake. Middle of the United States having earthquakes. That ain't normal. It's snowing in place in Africa. They waking up to snow, the hottest place on the whole river is coming up out of the desert, out of the under all of them millions of trillions of gazillions of granules of sand in the Arabian desert. Now it dried up the Euphrates, but it came up in another place. It's snowing in Iraq. All I'm gonna say, family, is I wasn't trying to scare y'all. And like I told you, preparing is not being scared. Preparing is not meaning that you don't believe God. Preparing is, I believe that God said it's going to be famine and sickness and people aren't going to be able to leave their house. And I'm probably not going to be able to go in the grocery store because I don't plan on taking the mark of the beast. So then that is why I'm preparing prior to. Just like if God was telling if God told Israel an invading army is coming, you think they're just gonna sit there like, I trust God. They gonna get their shields and stuff and get ready for war. He didn't say they not coming. He said they coming. Get ready, because you about to have to fight. So then why are you churches, you pastors, bishops, ministers, and apostles not applying this and telling your people, because they about to have to take the mark? Think about all the church people that told you to your face, I ain't worried about it. And within 3 months, we're going to be in a completely digital currency. A completely digital society where you have to enter, identify, and pay. Electronic. And you're going to be using your hand to do it. Ain't that what it just said? Cause them to get either here, because some people don't have hands. So that's why the scanners be by your head too. This is why they didn't got us used to going in the grocery store and seeing that scanner up there on the things that you open. Now that is why it is a scanner on the refrigerator, freezer doors at the store, because it's not only going to be scanning that product, it's going to make sure you're supposed to be in that store. That's why it's locks on the Walgreens right here, and where it say scan to open and all of this, and they showing you digitally what's in there, but you ain't gonna be able to open that cabinet if you ain't got that scan code. They getting you, and look, why they didn't put the scan code on the basket on the left side? Because your hand go right there. You're gonna have to scan your hand. They getting you with the phone. I told y'all this. They got you with the pay with your phone. First, it was the chip card. Okay, they put chip everywhere. All you saw was chip. Then they brought out the chip card. Well, that ain't good enough because people was whatever. It's the real ID. So now the scanner on the basket for you to get food is on the right hand side of the basket. Or didn't they put it at the back? Or didn't they put it on the left side? Why didn't they put it right in the middle? It's right there on. I was hoping somebody saw it. It's right there on the right hand side, exactly what Revelations 13, 16 through 18 says. And I bet you, I don't know, I ain't gonna bet, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be crazy if the scan code that I told y'all that's on that whole QR code is 666. If you didn't believe me 6 months ago, if you didn't believe me 3 months ago, please go get your stuff. You need wool blankets for everybody in your house, because if they cut the power, you need them little cute blankets y'all got from wherever. It's not gonna keep them kids warm, and it ain't no heat. Good morning. Do you have a wool blanket and a sleeping bag for everybody in y'all house if y'all have to huddle together to keep warm? This is why I've been begging y'all to go watch stuff about the world wars and then the Great Depression, because this is how it's about to be. the days of living on a house in a house on the prairie. For real. You said you was trying to apply for what? What? I was trying to apply for unemployment and they made me go through some ID website where they literally scan your face. Okay. I'm alone. I'm alone. Who you see here with me? I'm alone. What that mean? Stock up for yourself. That don't mean you always gonna be. Y'all ain't seen the crazy movies. Um, you can go on it's some water filtration stuff in my bio. Or just go watch the video. I have 2 videos on YouTube, y'all. If you go to Circuitrova or go to Google and type in Circuitrova survival and then Circuitrova survival 2.0, those are 2 full length. I pull out everything I got, all the tools and everything I feel like you need to have in your bug out bag, water filtration, the light bulbs, everything. All of that stuff is on there. Dehydrators that you need to get and be using right now while there's still food that you can dehydrate and have in your house. All of that. What about well water? I mean, if they poison the ground or if they get to dropping bombs, are you going to be able to use that water? I don't know. You just still need to get water filtration. Because what if they put something in the well? I mean, if you at war with enemy forces or the people are trying to get rid of the citizens, you got to think about all that. They know where all the wells is. How much money do you think it costs you gathering and prepping through the years? I don't know. Because what I got it for, I'm going to be honest. God lets me buy everything on a budget. Everything I buy is on sale. Like if he put it in my mind to go look for it, as soon as I go look for it, it's now on sale. So I don't know. I mean, but if you have, depending on your family size, you need 6 months of dehydrated breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each person in your house. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. 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 I mean, whatever. You just need survival stuff, y'all. But I feel like if you got credit cards, this just me. If you would spend $5,000 on a vacation, then you shouldn't care about running through $5,000 to make sure you have all your survival stuff. You got $5,000 on your credit cards, 2,500. That goes a long way if you take your time and go through. What are the signs of the coming? You don't see them. We're talking about it right now. Have you watched them? Do you see any of the stuff going on TikTok? The Antichrist is already in Israel. He came out like 8 months ago. They about to install him in the dang temple. Please don't tell me you go to church. Listen, I'll be so scared for the people that go to church because the pastors are telling them the Antichrist ain't even here. And the Jews are saying, we found the Messiah. That's scary, honey. I don't want no parts of that. You got drained watching the news? Well, stay on TikTok and just type in end of the world. It'll come up. I don't watch the news either. But I'm just telling you, it's scary for the church people. Them 66ers, boy, they about to be kicking them pastors' doors down. I bet you. Because think about this. Jews don't want to find him. They already found him. What are you talking about? You you didn't see them all at the Well and Wild back in October, November, December? They already available. They found him already. Yeah. Honey, the Antichrist being revealed, baby. Tag you. No, I'm not going to tag you. You can go look for it, though. Okay. Well, you can go look for it. Just type in Jews found the Messiah. I don't tag people. I'm not going to do that. Just go type in Jews found the Messiah. It's going to come up. No. So, family. Listen, I'm just going to say this. Please start preparing your children. Y'all need to do emergency drills. God forbid if it's a bomb threat. Because our president did not go buy all of that potassium iodide for nothing back in October, September, October. The New York systems and all the different coastal areas have not sent these waivers home with these babies saying if we under nuclear attack, can we give your baby potassium iodide for nothing? They sent babies home with bug out bags in several different states. So if your eyes are still closed after that, well, hell, we're going to be looking at you out the window, running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Can I ask you a question? How many people, I don't care if you only got one thing a month or whatever, how many people are happy that you started preparing already? Saved your food stamps. I told you, I said they're going to keep them extra food stamps next year. It's not about to be that. They're not doing that. Go while they're giving you these extra stamps, instead of spending it on all them extravagant meals, go buy your food, your dehydrated stuff. Okay, well, instead of going out and getting your nails done, you can take that $300, $200, $150. That's a lot of survival stuff. I said take your lunch to work, cook, and whatever you were spending in that extra DoorDash fees, use that to get your stuff. And I know y'all not little. I know between your books and getting coloring books and things for your children, buying games, because they making 15-minute cities. You ain't gonna be able to go more than 15 minutes. You about to be in a crib. You was about to be in the house. And with COVID, they let y'all kind of get past that whole you gotta have a letter to be on the road thing. That's exactly what they did to the Jews. How did they identify the Jews? How did they identify them? They marked them with a what? A star and a, didn't they have a yellow star and a number on it? Showed their province and where they were supposed to be. Good. Good, God, sunshine. Good. Okay. A number tattoo showing what province you was at. Okay. Okay. So now y'all know. It's starting again. It's right here. Enter, identify, pay. Enter, identify, pay. The word is fulfilling itself right now. We are in Revelations. We are in, because they said the first 3.5 years was going to be such and such. The second 3.5 years was going to be such and such. But it was going to be less food. It was going to be more disease, more death than the first 3.5 years. The first 3.5 years was going to be plentiful, and everybody's going to have money and be giving in marriage and partying and having a good time. That's exactly what happened during COVID. People was quitting their jobs to go get on unemployment, taking the best trips, ate good, was spending money, taking trips. Everything was plentiful from 2019 to 2022, 2023. That's 3.5 years. They doing the change in the half after the change happens. The 6 month is the half mark. It starts in the 7. 7 is completion. 8 is new beginning. So it's crazy that the 3 they do it right after the 3.5 mark that we go into a digital system. It's 3.5 years since COVID started. June of this year will be 42 months, which is half of the tribulation. Now, the crazy thing is, though, we don't know if God started the 40 because in May, and this is what okay, listen, though. In May of 2017, God told me to count 42 months. Is y'all listening? I have videos to prove it and everything. In May of 2017, God told me, it was like May 17th or May 18th. The date, 42 months from that, was October 2020. "42 months from May 17th or 18th of 2017 was October 2020. He said, before this date, a lot of people are going to die. There's going to be food scarcity. You're not going to be able to leave out of the house. Are you watching me? Because I'm calling you. Is you watching me? Okay, good. Are you asleep? Huh? Okay, good. I need you to do something. I'm on live. You ready? Huh? Okay. Okay. You remember when I started my locks and I had the garden in the backyard?
Yes.
And I told you, I said, hey girl, God told me to count 42 months from this day. You remember I had the van? You remember?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said he told me we ain't gonna be able to go outside, it ain't gonna be no food, and a whole bunch of people was gonna die medically, right?
Correct.
Did it happen in 2020?
It did. Yeah.
And you ain't watching me, right?
No.
Okay.
No food, cashless society. All this stuff you don't predict it before it happens.
Okay. I love you. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. She said, God dang it, girl. I said, I told you what God said. And I told y'all when I was with my ex-husband, I started preparing because God told me 42 months, you ain't going to be able to. I start telling my daughters, y'all better get used to sitting in this house. That's why I started really buying my coloring books. I bought paints. I bought everything that I needed. That's why I told y'all when everybody else was running around standing in lines, I was chilling in the house. I had been stocking for 3 years because he told me by this date, You're not going to be able to go outside. You ain't going to be able to buy as much as you buying now. Blah, blah, blah. And I believed him. And I wrote it in my journal. I started telling my friends and family. Everybody thought I was crazy. I didn't give a damn. I believed God. I did what he said. And we didn't have to worry about nothing during COVID. Toilet paper, washing powder, salt, pine salt, bleach, deodorant. I had never couponed in my life, and I started couponing in 2017, and I couponed from 2017 until July of 2019, and then I quit. I said I can't fit nothing else in here, but didn't know 6 months later wasn't gonna be no toilet paper, wasn't gonna be no food on the shelves, wasn't gonna be none of the stuff. It was, and if you could get it, you couldn't buy enough to do what you needed to do. Not at the same store. Just like now, if you've been here for a year, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm trying to tell you God, I'm only gonna tell you what he tell me to tell y'all. That's it. As far as what's coming, I can't say nothing. I don't know. But if you've been here a year, you will know. You know for a fact that last year this time, every single thing that is in our news has been worldwide. We talked about it before it happened. We talked about that. I said, y'all go buy powdered eggs. They start killing the chickens. I said, please go buy as much canned meat as you can. The chickens was dying. The pigs was dying. The fish was turning up belly up in all the oceans and seas and in Illinois and everything. Birds start falling out the air. The cows is lined up sideways. And now the chickens ain't laying. They putting some in the feed. So they won't lay no egg. Come on, y'all. Go get the water filtration because you never know if you're going to have to go down to a thing because they about to do something to the water. And now, since March and February of last year, on each coast, it's been some kind of spill. Where the water, you can't drink it, you can't bathe in it, you can't, nothing. They getting ready for the bird flu. You mean a lockdown where you can't go back outside again? Please go get your coloring books and stuff for your kids to do, just in case they hit the power and y'all in there. They need books, they need things, games, stuff to build. Like Lester, they need something. Instead of spending all these money on video games, baby, because they ain't going to be able to use them if they hit the internet and the power, what they going to do then? So if they turn off the internet and it ain't no internet, can they play these games? Is some of this stuff to where the only way they can play it is online? What else they got to do in the house that's not electronic? That's actually going to keep, because what if they, y'all got to think, to those of you that are older, y'all know back in the 70s, they would put y'all on curfews. And if you got caught outside, you could get killed. And it wasn't going to be nothing done about it because they say you out past the curfew. My mama said it used to be ugly in the 70s. 60s and 70s is that if something was going on and the police or whatever called, even on your porch, you had to be in the backyard. You couldn't be out on your front porch or in your front yard. I did not know that. It was rough. So you was alive. So see, that's what I'm telling you. This whole, oh, they ain't gonna tell me I can't go outside, but they is. And if we under like a lockdown and they take you to a military, they don't gotta tell your family where you at or nothing. They don't have to tell you anything. They don't even have to tell them they have you. So you got these disobedient children that you tell, don't go out, don't sneak out. You might not see your baby no more. Because once they take you to that type of, like if we under martial law, they don't gotta tell nobody they got you or nothing. No, I get you're a 70s teenager, but what I'm saying is it depends on, like, if they was doing riots or something was going on. Where my mama and them lived, it was something going on at this time, and the curfew was they could not be out past, like, it was like 9 or 10 o'clock. It wasn't a teenager. My mama was grown. Nobody could be out. You know what I'm saying? So my uncle was coming in or something, and they almost got him. And they could beat you up and do all of that, put you in jail. Don't gotta tell nobody because you're disobeying the law. And if it's something where people is, throwing them Molotov, whatever you call them, Molotov, whatever them things to people, you can't just be doing whatever you want to do. If it's chaos in the streets and they got armed guards, you're not just gonna do whatever you want to do, because it can be shoot to kill. If you disobeying the law, you know what it is. So all this, the police don't, and okay, y'all better get these kids together, because it's gonna be a lot of mamas and daddies crying. When I say don't go out, don't go out. It could cost you your life, and they don't even have to tell us they have you. Get your kids in order. Get your house in order. If you know you just gotta be out, you better start sitting your tail down and trying to get you a book or find you some coloring book, something that's gonna get you to sit, because you can go out if you want to. Your disobedient child that don't listen to you can go out if they won't make it back. In the time that we going in, they're not gonna make it back. We are gonna have one ruler, and his job is to get as many souls before God come back. He don't care if he gotta torture you. He don't care. He's not like God where he wants you to be comfortable. The devil is coming to wreak complete havoc, and he's going to inhabit a man's body. God said he's going to be able to call fire down from heaven. He's going to be able to make statues speak, y'all. This is in the word, and it's not new, because we know that it was going on with Job. Remember, that's how Job, the devil started doing all the stuff to Job. Lucifer was making the statue speak, and the people was bringing their money and laying it there and worshiping the statue. And then he said, oh, well, it ain't real. Okay, I'm about to knock it down then. And instantly Lucifer was at his door and coming for him real hard. He wasn't tapping and saying, I'm mad at you. He took his kids, he took his wife, he took all his money. He had his friends laughing at him in his face. He attacked his body. The Bible said that what's coming is worse than anything the world has ever seen. It's worse than slavery, where people was getting they chopped off and stuffed in their mouth and were forced to mate with their mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers. It's worse than that. It's worse than the genocide in Africa for the diamonds, where they're cutting off babies' hands and feet and they still got to work and mind. It's worse than that. It's worse than all them bodies that you saw laid over there with Hitler, where people look like walking skeletons. It's worse than that. It's worse than slavery, when people were stowing people's babies to the alligators and they had to watch. It's worse than that. It's worse than everything I saw on Saw. You ever seen the movie Saw? It's worse than that. It's worse than misery, having your ankles broken, can't go nowhere, and got to be nice. It's worse than that. It's worse than seeing people eat out of the trash because they don't got no food and they dirty and their skin is infested because it ain't no medicine. It's worse than that. Yeah! Anything that you done seen on TV and you heard it and made your skin crawl or your heart cry out, it's worse than that. canes, people decapitating babies and throwing their bodies over. It's worse than that. It's worse than hearing parents saying their whole line of kids and starving them and putting them in cages. It's worse than that. All of the atrocities that you have seen and heard about is worse than that. How many of us can see our children essayed in front of us? Our husbands, our wives, and you can't do nothing. Y'all think the devil is coming to play fair? It's about to be ugly. That's why I said we about the tares and the weed is about to be, honey, if you a fake Christian or a real Christian, if you is for God I live and for God I die, we about to see. Oh, for God I live and for God I die. Lies you won't even live for him right now while they are. You won't even go against your pastor if he's wrong right now. How you gonna stand up to the Antichrist? When he telling you serve me or I'm gonna let this happen to your family. Well, it's God's will. I can't do nothing. You're gonna have to take me. Like the brothers, the Maccabees. They didn't take down. This woman watched Jesus. After kid be slain for the word of God. Can you do it? And I'm telling you, I called my son right. He might, he West Coast. I'm about to show y'all. It's not a game. Just so y'all don't think I'm getting up here for TikTok. My son just turned 26. He might be asleep. What? What the heck? What you mean? Good morning, son. Are you busy? Okay, I need you. I'm live.
You're live.
Yeah, hold on. He just got down hocking him out. Son,
Yes.
how old were you when mom started telling you if the bad people come, you need to tell them you want to go with Jesus?
Like 3 or 4.
Younger, 2. But have I been telling you your whole life? I don't care if they say they gonna kill mommy, what you do?
Yeah. Tell them no, I don't want to go.
And I'm not taking the what?
Mark.
Okay. I love you, son.
Yeah. I love you too.
Okay. Bye. As soon as my son could talk, I start telling him, if the bad people come and give you a shot right here or right here, you say, no, I want to go with Jesus. He's 26 and it's happening. All the stuff that he has heard his whole life, the stuff that I prepared my kids' mind for, is happening right now. It's been 2.5 decades since I started teaching him, hey, if the bad people come, I don't care if they hurting mommy. You say, no, I want to go with Jesus. I don't care. I'm hungry. I don't want to stay here. I want to go with Jesus. No, I want to go with Jesus. Because they could kill you and leave your kids here. Then what? Have you taught your children, don't take the... He's 26. Y'all heard it? I have been trying to prepare my mind for my children not being here or something happening. That's why I ain't been on here that much. Because it's going down. I got to get my mind prepared. I got to get it strong. I ain't got time to be distracted by dumb stuff that don't matter. I'm trying to steady my mind for the stuff that I ain't never seen before. My dreams ain't like real life. Yes, my dreams be crazy. And what I've seen, it is... So if it is anything like that in the feeling that I had when I woke up, oh my God, help me, Dad. I'm preparing myself for them to snip my fingers off one by one. I'm prepared. I gotta prepare my mind because I'm the enemy of Lucifer. I'm asking God now. If y'all, I mean, when y'all read these books and stuff, y'all don't see what they was doing to the people that worship Christ. They was boiling them in oil, throwing them in lions den, chopping off their fingers, stretching them, hitting them with those batarang things, smashing their body into pieces. Like, are you ready? Because if you think that was just them, no, it's coming for us right now. You can't talk about Jesus in California. You can't talk about him in Jerusalem, baby. Come on now. Right before Easter, they say, oh, no, you can't talk about Jesus. And you can go to jail and be jailed if you do. Wait a minute. That's what was happening right before he was crucified. And he said the same thing that was going. Okay. Yeah, I can keep playing Christian if you want to. It ain't a game for me. I believe the word of God. I believe every word of it. Now, the way they got it set up in the KJV ain't all of it. And that's why y'all see why I'm so grateful that God led me to these books that I have and all the other information because I want to understand. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be deceived. I want to know what's coming so I can prepare for it. 5 wise, 5 foolish. Who feel like the 5 wise right now? When you see everything that's going on with the banking system, with the groceries, with cutting food stamps and the unemployment and all of that, who is happy you are a 5 wise right now? Well, I be praying he let me in. Solomon lost out at the end times. Hell, I don't know. I gotta look out for I gotta try to stay away from the trees, y'all, cause I know he gonna try to send one, just like I like him too. The devil don't care who he using. He know what you like. So just pray for me, cause the devil always want to keep your mind so that you can't do what you're supposed to do. Always, he always gonna try to send some interference or something to keep you. That's why I've been in solitude. That's why I ain't been on here a lot. I've been trying to get, like, I've been coloring. I've been writing my journal. Getting all my thoughts out because I need my mind to be clear so I can hear. What's our next move, God? What do we need to do? Where do I need to go? What do I need to get? What's getting ready to go away? How do I do this? This is why this is going to be important. I pray that you all are journaling as much as you can. If you can find 2 hours to watch TV, you can find 2 hours to journal, or an hour to journal, or an hour and 30 minutes to study and 30 minutes to journal. You need to start writing about the things. You see it on the news, God wants you to write it down. Because what you don't understand is this is the Bible right here. Your journal, if God makes a new Bible, don't you want your book to be in there? Because when we read the KJV, we ain't reading nothing but people's journals. I'm working on mine. And this ain't all of it. I wish I had all my journals from the last 30 years. That would be great. But it was ugly people on the planet. They used to steal them, take my computers so they could see what I was going to see. You know. I know I'm missing one somewhere. Where are you? Hold on. Now that's crazy. Maybe I put it up somewhere else. But anyway, y'all know I got one more somewhere. Well, actually, I got a couple of them. Where is my? It ain't nowhere either. That's crazy. Yep, right there. Ooh. This was my favorite. I ain't gonna lie. This is the story of my life journal. It's so freaking cool. This one was thick. I did this between 17 and 19. And you know, it's back and forth. I write it upside down, backwards, because if you're trying to look through my business, yeah, it ain't going to go day by day. Not all of them. 2018. Y'all, this was me adding up Solomon stuff again with somebody. I probably was teaching Solomon. Look, I already know exactly what that is. This is either Solomon stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Turn it. Look, 130,000 sheep. So when I be telling y'all I used to do this, but I would have to teach it, so I have to write it out when I was teaching it, is because I done did it before. But do you see? Yeah, this is one of my journals. And you see it look just like my OTP. You can tell the books that I use for real. This is a journal, and this is my first OTP, and neither one of them got no cases on them. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. And then I got these. And it's more in here too. But we'll just say this is, but I got my journals is probably about this stuff. All of them. Yeah. Because I got journal. I got leaflet papers, like loose leaf papers, and yeah. But I just got this one. So y'all, and then y'all know I was writing the smaller one that's this size, and it was like halfway full. The one y'all got me last year for my birthday. So, and then the other ones that I started to write in, and it's like one or two jot downs here or there. So, book and circle being written. Where did I get my bookshelf? I built it. For $6. It's 8. I'm trying to show you. Hold on, let me show you. I built it. Go all the way over there. You see that shimmer on there, though? I did that. Mm-hmm. Built it right in my kitchen. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, the collection is crazy. These books everywhere. But y'all gotta remember if you go back and look at the first video that I only had that one shelf in here because I told you they had broke my other ones. But it was books all on the floor. The books went wall to wall in here. I had them lined up all the way around, all the walls, because they had broke my other bookshelves. And then y'all turn around and send me easily 100 books last year. So easily 100. Some people was sending 20 at a time. I think SB has sent me like 20 books at a time. Somebody else has sent me like 20 books. And Auntie was forever. All of y'all know who y'all is. Queen, everybody. Hot Smarter, sending me books. I travel? Yeah, we getting ready to go to Tennessee next. Why you trying to take me somewhere? Where we going? Just playing. No. I do travel, but I don't like nobody know when I'm going. So this is the thing. We going into, y'all just think, whoever going next week, we gonna be in Tennessee right now in the park, eating good. Right? Y'all hear me? I got my Auntie K stuff for Tennessee. Come on now, you got to get it right now. You got to do what you're supposed to do now. Yeah, we going to Tennessee. We'll be in Townsend, Tennessee. 14th through the 16th, and then right after that, we're gonna be somewhere middle America. You wish I could take pics of your books, my books, so you can buy them and read them? You can read them. You can even go to, what's our website, y'all? I keep forgetting it. What is it called? Z Library and get them all. Z Lib. You can get all of these books, most of them anyway, through Z Lib. Ain't that it, y'all? Z Lib. Z Library. You need me near Bloomington. That's where my daughter used to go for her treatment. I don't know. We about to see. I'm not promising, because I said we about to see how this first meet and greet go. See if people respect my boundaries. And if this group of people respect my boundaries, then I'll try another group. That's how I'm moving this. So if people respect my boundaries and don't try to do things that I ask them not to do, which is run up on me and try to hug me and be doing all that, we're going to be good. As long as everybody keep and listen what I'm asking, and I don't ask them much, just give me my space and let me whatever. Because I leave in the middle of the night. That's how y'all don't know. So that's why I be like, well, my girlfriend said it too. She was like, they don't even know. I said, honey, you already know. F that money. Me being comfortable is more than anything. They'll wake up, I won't even be there. I go Friday, somebody violate more than one person, I'm out. I'll be back. Y'all be looking for me, and I'll be back in my bed. Yeah, they seized it and they put it right back up. And the only reason they seized it is because it was an online university that had a whole bunch of people downloading like 100 books a day, and so then they saw that they wasn't good. I don't even know them people. Shame on them. Damn website been up for 30 years. Circuit Control community get a hold to it, and now the DOJ want to shut it down. Really? People here that didn't graduate high school say it's been open since I was in kindergarten. I know. But you can't have a gazillion people going to get free books like that. The publishing company's like, no, you need to go and handle that. Doge. We need you to get over here and do your thing, Doge. Because so did. That was ugly. Y'all, there's so many books in this damn room. Can't even set nothing down in here. Damn it. Look at this. And there's books on the floor. It's books everywhere. Keep trying to find places to put them. Oh. Look at it. Oh, I'm not done. So I'll be like, I need to clean up in here. Clean up what? Everything. Another stack. Stack down there that need to go on the shelf. It ain't no more room in here. And there's books in my room. Shoot. Ridiculous. That's what your house of books everywhere. I know. I already know. Why you rip it up? I'll be on my deck with a drink in Tennessee. Baby! Stella gonna come with me. I'm bringing Stella. Well, I ain't gonna bring her, but I'm gonna get her, pick her up. She gonna meet me up there at the stove. You got an almost 100-year-old Bible free from the Salvation Army. Girl, India. All right now, that's a mistake. There, free is for me. Free is for me, honey. Free, a low cost, on sale. Yes, baby. Do it make you feel happy? Did it make your toes wiggle once you saw how old it was? Mmm. We got up. Also, that one has been seized, but it's another name for it. You just gotta keep looking. They got a whole nother website. They do. It's like EU or something. EU, UK, something. Ain't it, y'all? Is it EUer? Keep them in boxes for whenever you move. They ready packed up. Cause I hate to be movers. Listen, you said keep them packed up. You talking about my books? I don't. I pack my own stuff. I don't let nobody touch my stuff. And the only reason I don't trust people. Your thrift stores give Bibles away for free. I'll be in there every week getting me a different version of the Bible. The ones I go to too, they do that. They free. I told y'all. See, y'all thought I was lying. The Goodwills is supposed to be able to give you one Bible a day for free. Goodwill, not Salvation Army. Goodwill. I like it. That's how I used to get my NASBs, my NLTs, my what's the other one I had? That Catholic Bible that got the Apocrypha in it. Who done ran into the Catholic Bible at the Goodwill that got the Apocrypha? And it's got like the blue, like ocean looking thing and green stuff on the front of it. The Catholic something, Catholic. I used to have one. I can't think of what it's called. Is it the New American Standard Bible? Okay. Well, I'm just saying. Did you ask him, Naisha? I love going to Goodwill too, honey. You find some good stuff in there. You said a nun left $100 in it. That's what I'm talking about. High money in the books. I mean, it ain't been no money now, but I used to hide a big money in my books. Thousands of dollars. I hide hundreds in my book. Oh, yes, honey. Ain't nobody going to pick up no book. You picked up the Jerusalem Bible with the Apocrypha. Oh, no way, Tammy. Wow. That's crazy. Yep. Well, I'm about to go. I just wanted to get on here for a minute. I'm about to go eat. I might get back on here in a little bit, but I don't know for sure. Because I am trying to still get my stuff. I gotta finish doing this stuff for these welcome bags. But I don't know how many people is coming. If y'all coming, I need y'all to email me and say go to Circuit Trova Books and let me know like what number of, because this is the thing, y'all. I need to know how many people is coming because I need to know how many people are staying at the resort and then how many people are just coming to the park. So if you coming and you bringing people with you, y'all, I need to know these numbers. You got 4 people staying in your cabin or whatever. It's the 14th through the 16th. It's the place where we stay. It ain't no details, y'all. We not big like that. The details be on the lives. The 14th through the 16th, April. It's next week. All right, nephew, that's good. I'm just saying, for the people that have booked your rooms, if you stay in, I know somebody said they staying 5 minutes away. Antoinette, I think she's staying like 5 minutes away from the resort. Um, I'm there. Hubby gonna have to watch the baby. Yeah, because it's no kids under 18 that can come. Sorry. This event, it ain't no kids. We at a little arrow, but they booked up. Cause I tried to call and see what was going on, and it ain't no more spaces. Y'all got them all. Unless you want to sleep under a, yeah. For the most part, y'all even booked up everything. Did y'all get RVs too? Y'all got the RV park thing? That place is massive. It's beautiful though. They got pools. I don't know if the pools are gonna be open, but they have pools. It's beautiful up there. You just booked a hotel near. Okay. Yep. So that's what we gonna do. So Saturday, Friday, y'all could just get there and chill for real, because I got a long drive. So Friday, I ain't about to try to be being in nobody's face. Probably. I mean, I'll probably get out and walk around, but probably when I get there, I'm taking me a nap, taking me a shower, get something to eat. Like I'm not gonna be trying to. So y'all get there, you get situated, you get your stuff together, and then we'll figure out. I'll probably get on live or something and say, okay, y'all, if you here, whatever, we gonna meet here. Blase Skipper put something on there. I don't know, but I'm gonna see if Alicia can help us and start a thing on the website just close to us, where you guys can tell me what. It's only RV spaces left. Yeah, that's what they said when I called. But cause I want to come to y'all place just for my own safety. I don't want nobody coming to knock on my door. Even if you end up seeing where I'm at, I do not want you guys, and I'm not trying to be ugly, but just for my safety. Okay, that's why I want to know what dwelling you gonna be in, cause I'm gonna come visit y'all. If for those of y'all that staying on the property, I'm gonna come visit y'all at your tiny house or your cabin or whatever you got. Okay, yeah, yeah. I love you too. I love all of y'all, even the ones that be trying to drive my nerves all the way up into the back of my head right here. But yeah, so if you coming, I don't think it's no tiny homes left. I just talked to them like 2 days ago. Unless some people didn't cancel. Well, maybe if some people cancel, then maybe it is. It might be if some people cancel. Because I think they had what you had to do it 2 weeks before. Me too, Mrs. Rangel. You coming to there? Okay. Can y'all just email me? Okay. So can y'all email? So I guess it is some tiny homes open then. So go check. I guess it is some tiny homes open. Maybe some people canceled. It's called Little Arrow Outdoor Resort. So I did, Toya. I got yours. You need a getaway. I know. I do too. That's why I said, y'all, we going up here to chill. Like, if y'all don't want to see me the whole time y'all up here and y'all use Circle to get away, to just be away, fine. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok right now. They not showing me up. Every time I get to talking about the end of the world, they get to hiding me. Yeah. So So we just go, if this one goes well and everybody be cool, we'll do one next month. But it probably won't be like this with us staying overnight and all. I mean, I don't know. If we can find a campground where we can do something cheap, maybe we'll do like a Friday, Saturday, everybody. Because that's what we do when we get there Friday in the evening. And then we're going to be there all day. So half a day Friday, all day Saturday. And then we got to check out by 11 on Sunday. So that's really just 2 days. Because half Friday, half Sunday is just 2 days. So we really just going to be gone 2 days. Okay. Yeah. So I'm excited. I ain't never been in Tennessee. Like, I've been through Tennessee, but not, like to stay. So I've never been in the Tennessee mountains. So I'm excited. And that place, I didn't go look at a lot of pictures. I seen like 2, just, because it was an ad or something. And they had that damn Bigfoot showing folks around. That is crazy. Not showing them around, but he was sitting doing something. I said, this is, yes, girl. And I just told my homegirl, the one, I said, it'd be just my little Bigfoot show up. Then our mod, and then I seen a thing on the other social media site, and he was sitting there doing, I said, and then she sends me a thing where he's sitting up talking about Easter's on his way. I said, listen here. I said, Lord, please. It'll be just my look. All of the beings that I told y'all and being shut to come outside, Bigfoot be sitting on my damn porch talking about, hey, I'm bringing my video camera for this. I already told my son we're gonna have to set it up on infrared because I need to see who is moving around out here. Both nights that video camera is gonna be running and it's gonna be connected to my computer so it can just, I don't care. See, y'all don't understand how my life goes as to why y'all laughing at me, but as soon as I come around, spiritual entities get to moving around. No, I need to know who was get to seeing shadows and stuff out my door. We up here in anything can come out up here. Listen, fairies, furies. Oh, they feel the energy. I don't care what. I told y'all that story when I came to visit here when me and my ex-husband was together, and we was at a barbecue sitting outside of my friend's backyard, and everybody thought Circle was tripping, cause I kept looking in this just like this. My ex-husband right here, my friend is across from me. His girl is like on this side or that side, and it was another dude, and I kept looking. I could feel back here, all the way in the back, like we in the middle of the backyard, but you know how like you can put the table in the middle, the house is up maybe 20-30 steps up, and then back, and I kept looking. I said, well, what is over there? And they was like, you tripping. That dang cat jumped out of the complete darkness and scared everybody. And then his cousin that was sitting right next to me turned to me and he said, it's some people back there and they talking to me about you. And he deals with mental issues, this cousin of my friend who I've never met. He had a very unique name. I never met this man before. And my ex-husband looked around me and looked at the man and then looked at me. I said, well, I told y'all it was something back there. I felt it. And then here come this man who wasn't even in the backyard when it happened, and he starts looking back there after the cat then jumped out. He started looking. He said, "It's some people back there, and they telling me about you." I said, "I told y'all." This was in 2018. 2017. Yeah. So, no. And everybody thought I was crazy. I just kept looking over. I feel that on my shoulder now. We in this backyard, but what is back there? The cat jumped out, scared everybody. Then the cousin came through the back on the side and came and sat right next to me. And he just kept looking at me like this. And my ex-husband kind of looked at him and then he'd look at me. Then he'd look at him. And I'm just talking, but I keep feeling this over here. And it's so funny that he came and sat on this side, whatever. And then he turns to me. He said, "There's some people back there. They keep telling me stuff about you." Ain't nobody back there. Them demons is so. And this man had never met me before. My friends start tripping. My husband start tripping. Old boy, girl start tripping. I say, "See, when is people gonna start believing me?" Yeah. I don't care if you believe it. I know what I feel, and I know what I can see in the spirit, and there's something back there. I feel it because it's all on this side of my body, like it's hovering over my shoulder. You ain't about to tell me what I can feel. Oh, yeah, I said, "So I'm going to the house. Gotta go." Yeah, but I don't run from them because they follow me my whole entire life. I can go into a person's house and see the spirits that's hiding, and then get their kid and be like, "You feel scared right here, don't you?" Yeah. Yeah, me too. Let's go, kid. You need to go in there and anoint that room, baby. It's something in there. I felt it when I walked. Ooh, what is that? That's why I don't care about going to people's house. I don't care about going to visit or nothing. Because I don't know. Yes, let's go, kid. Come on. I know you do. I'm telling y'all, one of my girlfriend's sons, he used to come get me. I had moved from the West Coast back to Indiana. And I was waiting on my apartment. I had like 2 weeks till my apartment was get ready. This baby used to come get me. "TT, mom. Mom, TT." He appointed his toy box. "I'm scared. TT, I'm scared." I had to dump this toy box out. He would just start pointing at toys that make him scared. He was like 18, 19 months. He might have been 21 months. Okay? He would tell me the toys in the house that made him scared. I told y'all one of my other homegirls' daughters, I had just moved back to Arizona. Had never met this baby before personally. Like, I talked to her on the phone, but never met her. She drew to me, go to her mama's house. We sitting there having lunch. I keep looking up at the stairs. Y'all know how the houses in Arizona, they got like that, and then it's like the terracotta stuff on the stairs. So it's solid, not no holes or nothing in it. And you go up, and I keep looking up at the top of the thing like, ooh. No, I'm not an indie. And she said, "TT is a monster up there. And he tells me to lay under the water. He holds me under the water, TT." Or whatever she said. And I told her mama, I said, "There's a spirit that's trying to drown her in a tub. Be careful of letting her bathe by herself. He's a monster." Ain't there spirits of the water? How many times have we seen in a scary movie that a person was sitting in a tub and all of a sudden they was pushed and held under the water by an unseen force? How many babies drown in the tub, y'all? And I told her mama, don't let her keep taking a bath by herself. You need to be in there from the time you put her in that water until she get out. Y'all know a lot of times it be spirits that open the door so your kid can get outside. How did you get out here? No. How did you? I can't believe. How did you? Spirit, open the door. And what you don't know is the baby can see the person. How many of y'all have seen these videos where the security guards be talking to somebody and they having a whole conversation, and the person that's watching the cameras, the lady just said, "Who was you talking to?" He was like, "It's the man right here. You see the door open, you see the door closed. The man is talking to somebody, but on the camera, you can't see him." What is that telling you? That's happening right now. The chick, yeah, you see, she was at work. It was other people there. I'm like, Joe, who you talking to? And you see him It's somebody that came in here. You looking. Ain't nobody there. But wherever he is in that moment, he saw a flesh person. And that just happened, what, recently? Probably in the last year that this on TikTok. Security guard talking. You can see him open the door to let the person out and everything, but ain't nobody there. Or the video of the little girl, she keeps saying stop. And the spirit was pulling her toy or whatever she had, and she was trying to hold it and to let her go, and she hurried up and ran in there with her mama. You can see the camera in the kitchen. Ain't nobody holding it, and she's trying to fight and get her stuff back. And it scared her, and she went on in the yeah. So sometimes when your kids say, I didn't do it, believe them, they didn't. The demons want you to yell and scream at your kids so your kid can feel rejected so that they can say, I'll never do that to you. And they materialize to your children, and that be their imaginary friends that you don't think that they really see, but they really see them right there. You saw the video of the security guard? Come on. And that ain't the only one. There's been a couple of them. Drop Dead Fred. Exactly. It's one of my favorite movies, nephew. It's the Mega Beast. It's one of my favorite movies. What do you mean? Oh my God. It's the Mega Beast. Yes. If that didn't tell you spirits be talking to the kids and getting them to do stuff, have them go back and watch it. Yes, kids can see spirits because they haven't been told it ain't. I mean, you tell them it ain't real, but that don't mean nothing. You scared of things you can't see? Well, that ain't good because you can't see a person behind the door with a gun. You would want to be ready and know that they back there. Little monsters, exactly. Or Monsters Inc. Monster University. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that Zontair, honey. I don't. That's why I don't like people standing over me because I used to wake up and demons would be standing over me while I sleep like this. He'd be like, ah! That's why I don't like that. Don't stand. No, I told y'all the place where I used to live at the end of the street. I didn't know until I was grown or older. It was a crazy house, but they killed a lot of people in there. Electric shock therapy and all that stuff. I didn't know. And then so we lived on the back street. Here's the main street. We lived on this street. Ain't nothing behind us. Ain't no houses behind us or nothing. Okay. At the end of this cul-de-sac was a crazy house, a crazy hospital, whatever you want to call it back then. They called it crazy house. Okay, but they did shock treatment and stuff in there. Well, my whole and then on the street in front of us was the main road. Right on the other side of that was the cemetery. So all my childhood, we lived in 4 different houses on that street. Like growing up, different times. And demons used to just walk through my window. The man with the hat and the long trench coat that they have in Crossroads, I had been seeing him since I was like 3 years old. And when I said, that's the dude that be scaring me. When I was 14, 13, 14, when Crossroads, Bone Thugs and Harmony came out, that brimmed hat man, my mom didn't let us watch scary movies growing up. We couldn't watch nothing with cussing, or I was in the Absalicon. None of that stuff was played in our house. But since I was a 3, 4-year-old child, I remember that man would be standing outside my house. He had that trench coat on. He'd be on the opposite side of the street. Then I close my eyes and lay down and look back up. Now he on this side of the street. Then I look up and he's outside my window. And I'll probably start peeing at this point because I know he's coming on the side of this bed. And then I look up and he'll be on the side of my bed. And I probably done peed in the bed because I can't get past him to get to the bathroom. Or it would be demons standing in my door like this. And when I would get ready to go, I don't care if y'all think I'm crazy or not. It happens. And they would be in the wood grain, but I could see they form. Like, you know, if something is jelly, but it's standing in front, you can see the form, but you see straight through it. And as soon as I would get to the door, their eyes would open like that, and I would see their teeth, and I would hightail it back to my bed and get under there, and, well, I have to get up and wash these sheets. She just going to have to be okay. You hear me? So I believe my kids when they told me it was a monster in their room. I believed them when they said it was something under their bed, some in the hallway, some in the bathroom. Your kids get to acting scared, the spirit can showed up. If they normally can go to the bathroom, no problems in the dark, and all of a sudden they start doing it, something is there. And why? Y'all done seen all the scary movies where nobody believe the kid and then the spirit get in them, and now this kid is torturing the same people that. Yep, me too. I almost drowned at 10 years old. Yep. I already know. Listen, that's why I don't care what nobody think. Maybe you wasn't born with the sixth sense, but I was. And it works. It ain't been wrong. I told you I go through the store, God. I hear God say murderer, thief, whatever, and it be right. You don't be wrong. Forget a pee. I'll be right back. It do not be wrong. Oh man. Y'all want to see one of my things I got? I'm gonna show y'all. I was gonna bring y'all in here, but I have to just do a video. But look, it's my first time ever doing this. Y'all seen it? It make me happy. I told y'all I made me an art studio in my room. See, it's good to, in the hallway. It makes me very, very excited. Ain't that cool? UPS will put all your favorite pictures on a thing and stretch it out for you and do all that. You can get different sizes of you and the kids. And it's on wood too. It ain't on that, it's on a wood frame. I did this one. Right. I like this picture. I really, really do. It reminds me of my mom and my grandma. Because they have pictures similar to this. Right? Ain't that cool? I did this for myself for my birthday. That was my last little piece to myself. Because I want to show you. Okay. I want to try to show y'all these lights. I'm going to see if it'll work. I'm going to show y'all what I did in here. It ain't a lot yet, but I'm working on it. Hold on. I'm trying to show y'all what I did in here. Because y'all send me so many paintings and stuff and artwork. I still got to get one more frame. But there's these little lights. I'm going to show y'all. Now, I don't know if this is going to mess up or not. So, oh, it didn't. Cool. I'm going to show y'all what I did in here. And it ain't done, but it's a start. Why is that not? Okay. So, hold on. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta go close these blinds so y'all can see it all the way. Okay. So I'm gonna show one at a time because I can't do both. Wait a minute. Flip the camera. Okay, so y'all see? I did maybe my own little thing here. I'm trying to see if it's gonna change colors, but y'all see these? There it go. So you can see, like, y'all gonna see when it turned blue. And I gotta get a frame for that one because that's the one that Tom's daughter did for me and it broke. But y'all see, this is so cool. So it's like a, you see? Yeah. It's like a art museum in here. You see it, and the lights change colors. It's so freaking cool. So I'll go back here so y'all can see. I ain't done yet, but get all my stuff up, and you know, ain't that cool? So it changed colors. I was trying to see if y'all can see that one. This one down here that she did, because you'll be able to see the glow in the dark good. There it go. So y'all see, they'll change, and then you will see the difference. So, yes, I'm excited. So hold on, let me see. Let me show them on what's the name? Okay, y'all, hold on a second. I don't know if it's gonna let me flip this. Shoot, hold on, let me see. There we go. Oh, yeah, now y'all can see. So you see? And it changed colors. Oh, you about to be able to see it now. See that pink gonna come out on there real good? Like, it's so cool. So I just did this with the little lights and whatnot. You can see. Ain't that cool, y'all? And they changed colors in here. So everything be looking a different color and whatnot. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see. Ain't that cool? So that's what I did there. Okay, y'all, hold on. I ain't got the rest of them up yet because I got a couple different ones I got to get frames for. Thank you. Ain't that cool though? I mean, just a little. I mean, everybody got pictures on their wall. I didn't have none. I was like, well, I got all these little art pieces here. I guess I can. Yeah. Well, it depends on which one is on it in a glow and whatnot. Yeah, I said that's pretty cool. So I got to get some of the other ones up. The lights from Amazon, yes, they are, and they're battery operated. And you don't got to drill them in the wall. They got the little sticky things on the back. Art, I do like art. Art is not. I mean, part of art is I'm a creator. I like to create. I told you when people come here, they want to touch stuff, nephew. Every space in my house, you gonna want to touch. You gonna want to look. You gonna want to. Yeah, I'm over the stuffy house. I lived in one growing up. We lived in a museum where everything had to be perfect. Nothing could be out of place at all times. I ain't got time for that. I want to enjoy my house. Yeah. So every room got different lights and different texture things, and you know, yeah, yeah. Oh, tell her I said thank you. Hi, TT baby. Well, hi. But yeah, so that's what I did in there. I ain't done yet. When I get the rest of my paintings and stuff that y'all done send me and stuff up. Yes. I don't take good pictures either. You better catch the right one. I model for a little bit, so there's a few poses I can, stretch out if I'm going to do it right. But yeah, no. Yeah. Well, I did that too because, this is my first time living by myself. And before I had kids, all the pictures, I'm going to do my kids in the living room. And it's still going to be that same type of thing. I'm going to do one wall and do my grandkids and my kids and all of that. But right now it's mom. I put them first my whole entire life. And it ain't that I still ain't, but they ain't where I'm at. And I don't have to live for my children right now. So I'm doing what y'all did probably when y'all was 20, 21. Moved out and was decorating your first place and all of that. Because I never lived by myself. It's my first time. Thank you so much. This is my first time ever living by myself without nobody. I don't mean with a man, with just no kids, no nobody, just me. So I'm still adjusting. Yeah. Like I don't even really cook no more. When I got here, I was cooking so much food it was going to waste. So who am I cooking all this food for? Ain't nobody here. So I barely cook now. I don't cook for it. If I cook, I can eat on that for 3 days, and I cook something else 2 days, and I might grab me something to eat, and the week is over. Thank you so much. So I'm about to go, y'all. It's gonna be a nice day. I'll probably go sit outside, go to take a walk or something. Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea. My son was like, Mom, that's dope. I said, well, thank you. My cousin said it too. She was like, yep, I like that. I mean, in those little bitty lights, but guess what? You can put them in your kids' room. They're good night lights. You just don't have to keep batteries because they battery operated. They have a white light too that'll stay on. They have a 30-minute timer, a 60-minute timer. They got the dimmers on it, and you get, I think, 2 or 4 lights for like $25, I think. And they, so even when the lights go out, that's a good, I mean, as long as you got batteries, it'll light up. You put 2 or 3 of them around the room, or 2 of them over the bed, or wherever you're gonna be. It's a good reading light, because you could pop that right like on the side where you're gonna be reading it if you don't want a big old lamp. So hold on, let me see. I painted 3 walls red and 1 wall in the ceiling purple when I was younger. I love it. Yes, honey, I do all of that. Your granddaughters have them around their beds, yeah. Like my daughters did the LED lights, the flat ones. A Christmas, my daughter had Christmas lights in her room for like, yeah. I know all about it, Sarah. I got 3 daughters. Do you hear me? Yes. So I love y'all. I'm about to go do something. I don't know, color or do something. I need to get my life together. Get ready. I'm gonna do my hair probably Tuesday, twist it, even though it's gonna be fuzzy again. It don't even really matter, but I'm gonna get the initial stuff out the way. Yeah, because it's real nice outside. It's supposed to be like 75 or something today. I ain't about to be in the house all day. You know, just go sit on the porch. I don't want to be in a crib all day. And I ain't ate nothing. So I love y'all. 1 more week. I know, girl. I'll get. I just keep trying to tell myself, you can do this. You can be gone from the house. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can go be around people. You could have did it before. You could do it. It's going to be fine. You can do it. I have to talk myself into it because y'all don't know. The old circle be like, F that money. I ain't going. I don't feel like it. Nope. It's too many variables. But God has given me the courage to get on down here and get to see y'all crazy folks. So, makes my palms sweaty just thinking about it. That's what I'm feeling about now. Ooh. What's going on in Tennessee? Our meet and greet. Our first meet and greet is next Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Tennessee. Yes, that's how I be feeling. That's exactly what I got going on right now. Yes, I'm having a meet and greet. Next week is gonna be our first meet and greet in Townsend, Tennessee at the Little Arrow Resort. Now, if you're not staying at the resort, you can't get on the resort, but we are gonna do a meet and greet in the park. That is the the Smoky Mountain National Park or whatever it is. We'll find a destination. We'll get some. I ain't never been there. I ain't went and looked up all that stuff because I want everything to be on a whim. Next thing, everything will be planned, but this time it's play it by ear. So we gonna meet up somewhere in the park. We're going to meet up somewhere in the park and probably try to go in on some food so we can all sit, chill, and eat or whatever. We just going to chill and then go back to the place and whatever. I don't know if it's no clubs out there or nothing. So, do I do a 1 month of what? I'm not doing none of that, Miss Rangel. Uh-huh. We about to go 10 times before we about to go. That's what's going on. You right. Yeah, but we're not going live on TikTok probably. We're probably just gonna go live on Circuit Over 22, so you'll need to be a part of that. If you're not registered with Circuit Over, and it ain't nothing but your email address. But if you haven't registered on circuitover22.com, you'll probably want to do that because that's where we probably gonna be live at. I won't be recording it on YouTube. And probably not on. We might go live on TikTok, but I doubt it. It's probably just gonna be circuitover22.com. And when you find that, what did they look under, y'all? Book links is where you see me. Where does it show that I be live at? Under what? I can't remember. Oh, probably not, because I'm still waiting on Apple. If we didn't have to wait on Apple, yes, it would have been up already. But because Apple is extra. Under the thank you, Pumpkin Big Money. Under the mission statement, y'all. Okay. Well, if you can't, and you have to be, if you're not on the computer, you have to go to desktop view to see it. Yeah. But I'll do a video on TikTok and like a short on YouTube and video and TikTok to let y'all know when I'm gonna go live on there. I relax and have a team to organize and instruct. Well, we ain't that big of an organization yet. I still do everything. Me and the mod, Miss Rangel, we still do everything. Anything that y'all done seen is us. It ain't no team of people. It ain't none of that. It's me and her. For like, she do all our digital stuff, a lot of that, and I handle the rest of it, all the rest. Like, it's 2 people, 3 technically counting her wife, but it's like 3 of us. That's it. Yep. So it's us. We is the team. We try. That's why I'm about to get off. I gotta finish getting these welcome letters together and getting. I bought the bags to put the stuff in, and all the little stuff is happening now. I ain't looked at no grocery stores up there where I need to go get my food. I ain't did none of that. None of it. Yes, you have to view it in, if you're doing it on a device like a tablet or something, if you're not on a computer, you gotta view it in desktop view, and it'll let you see the live. It's an IGA. Oh, I ain't seen an IGA grocery store since I was a kid. They still got IGA. Are you serious? That was my mama grocery store. I'm about to go down here to IGA and give me a roaster to put on for Sunday. IGA? What? Definitely going there, and I'm gonna take a picture and send it to my peoples and say, show this to my mama. Do I need anything? Like what? I don't need nothing. Yes, honey, IGA. I used to go in there and be happy to give me some Always Save cookies, honey. The yellow pack with the red line and the black line across. It's black, yellow, black, or yellow, black, yellow. Oh, yes. Always Save bag of chips, baby. Come on with it. I want some. Do they still got Always Save in there? That's so crazy because I had a dream a month ago. We was all in the grocery store. We probably is all going to be up there. Oh, they got Always Save. I'm getting me some Always Save cookies. I wish my auntie was still alive. I sent them to her. Oh, I don't know when I'm coming.
For the meet and greet, we don't need no. Everybody doing their own stuff. Everybody get their own food. Now, if we do some kind of like, I'm thinking like hamburgers and hot dogs type. We spend $100. We go get some hamburgers and hot dogs. Like it's a get some already made potato salad or something. I'm for when we at the park. If they could let us get a grill or something. I don't know how the state park work. I guess I need to look into that. See if we can get a veranda or something. What is the state park, Miss Rangel? Is it, what is it, the Smoky National? What is it? Because hot dogs ain't, I mean, I don't really eat hot dogs, but we can find some kind of. Oh, no, Pumpkin, thank you. I'm putting, for the people that staying at the, what's the name? I'm going to try to get something else for everybody else. But that's why I said I need to know how many people. They got beef dogs. They do. And they got vegan hot dogs, too. Do y'all grill those? Or will they fall through the pieces? Well, I'm not. I mean, we going to get together and I'll go to the store and find out who going to cook all this stuff. Miss Rangel, you think, they call what? Hanukkah dogs. What's that? Y'all gonna have to bring that. So I'm gonna say this. Have y'all ever been to a barbecue where you bring your own meat and stuff? Like if you got a cooler and you know you don't have to, you know, you can keep it. Bring your food that you want to put on the grill if we get a chance to grill out here. Oh, no, this ain't for the first day. This is for the second day. Yeah. We talking about Saturday. Friday, you on your own. They got meal plans and stuff, whatever, cooking. I want Friday to be, especially if you traveling, we might come out and say whatever. Yeah, bring your own meat and stuff. Yeah. That. If you know you want to cook something or you got a crazy diet, get you a cooler. If you're not flying or whatever, you driving or whatever, get you a cooler and put it. It'll stay. Just fill it up with ice, pack it with ice, and keep it closed. It'll stay the whole weekend. Right, family reunion. Bring your own meat and whatever else, and then maybe we can find somewhere down there and we'll go in on potato salad, chips, buns, stuff like that. Yeah, right. So Friday is we on our own, and then Saturday we'll do something. Whether we'll find somewhere to get up, and if it ain't no park there 10 minutes away, whatever, we'll figure it out like we always do. That's what we do. But it's gonna be simple. And y'all, it's probably gonna be like this when we go to the other places too. That way, don't nobody gotta complain about what you want to eat, or you don't eat that, or your kids don't eat this. Pack a cooler and bring your stuff, and we'll have some grills set up or whatever, and however. And now, if you somebody that I can't eat meat, I can't eat my meat off a grill or my vegan meat that has been by meat. You gonna need to buy you a portable something or maybe something. Bring your little. If you got a little grill, you can $5 grill you can buy at the. Cause I don't know about all of this. I don't eat too much of whatever, but I don't care if it's cooked on there with my meat, as long as it ain't a human. I don't care. You can cook whatever you want on that side. I say everybody, if you got speakers and stuff, just bring them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got my big one and it gets pretty loud. It'll do a party for sure because it's set up for. I don't got no big speakers or nothing, but I got that one and it do it. And I ain't never really turned it all the way up, so. But just bring what you need to be comfortable. If you know you might not want to fool with everybody, but you and your dude or your husband, whatever, y'all gonna sit out and chill. Like I said, it's a meet and greet, but you don't gotta be around me if y'all want to walk the trail. If this is your only time to be away from the kids, use this as a weekend for you and your husband or wife or whatever to just relax and be away from the kids and do what y'all can't do while the kids is around. If y'all want to walk around in here, close the blinds. But if y'all want to do the stuff y'all don't get to do while y'all at home, I suggest Friday, Saturday, and Sunday y'all get that popping. So when y'all go home, y'all refreshed and they be like, what happened to y'all?
Mama and daddy acting funny. Did daddy just hold mama hand and pat her butt? Ugh. Right, a revival. Restoration, honey. Listen here, y'all better get it in while you can. Ain't nobody knocking on the door. Walk from the shower to the bathroom. You understand? You can't do it when the kids is there. This is the time. I mean, unless you went there with some other adults, and then y'all gotta be mindful. But for those of you that got your own tiny home or whatever y'all got, this the time. That's why I said don't be trying. I'm gonna see y'all, but spend this time. If you and your husband or whatever your spouse, y'all ain't been able to take a vacation or whatever, even do this. Go down and put y'all feet in the river or take a walk or do everything that you can while you do. That's why, honestly, I did want this to be a kid-free event. Because we have not enough with dealing with trying to get all this stuff together and dealing with real life. I want this to be a getaway for everybody, y'all. Okay? I want this to be a time where you can relax, and if you don't get to read at home without no interactions, perfect place to do it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the time. It's the time. Nephew, you're going to have to find a safe place in Georgia for us to go. Away from the scammers and the robbers and the people. Okay? You start looking for not no expensive stuff. We is cheap folks. We don't live like y'all do in Atlanta. We live on a budget. And we ain't willing to risk our lives to be looking like we got it either. I don't know, want to go nowhere near that mall. What's the mall where they shoot every day? What's it called? What's the mall where they shoot every day? We don't want to be nowhere near there. The Galleria, Lenox. Is it Lenox Mall where they said you got to worry about the bullet? Yeah, we don't want to be nowhere near Lenox. Yeah, we're going to go to North Carolina or South. We're going to try to make it to a lot of the states, y'all. This is just the first one we're doing. And I got to see how crazy people act first. Okay? Yeah, we're not going nowhere near Lenox. So we're going to need to be wherever the Lenox people is not. You believe it's going to be one of the greatest experiences of my life? Well, you would have to know my life to know, and I don't know about that because I didn't have some amazing shit happen to me. But I thank you. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that because I had some amazing stuff happen to me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but no. I don't know if I want this to be the most amazing. I got some other stuff on my list. This might be amazing for the other people, but no. I don't want this to be the most amazing thing in my life now. Ooh. I don't know. I think that's going a bit far. We're gonna say of this year, maybe, or something. I don't even we'll say this month. Because my dreams is big. I don't know about that. I don't mean to offend you or nothing, but that just hit me hard in my chest. Wait a minute, the most amazing. Now, wait a minute. I got a lot of other amazing stuff now. That I ain't saying meeting y'all ain't about to be amazing. I ain't saying that, but I done had some amazing. I don't know. Think big, right? I'm just playing. I'm joking. But yeah, I am excited. I am. I didn't mean to be rude or nothing. I was just, But yeah, but hold on, no. Because I just said, God, I really want to go around the world. So then I'm thinking, okay, we good. Okay. We'll see. I'll get back to you twice, Thomas, okay? I don't want to put too much into it. I'm just going to wait till it's over. Then I'm going to come looking for you. So you make sure on the 17th you be here. 18th. Because I probably won't do nothing on the 17th because we'll be back. Or, wait. Yeah, no, I'll be back. You come back twice, Thomas. I'm going to be. Do I follow you? Let me see. But why we don't got no pictures twice, Thomas? Why is your name twice Thomas? You been a Thomas twice? Did you marry two Thomas people? Or did you marry the same person twice? Or is your name Thomas Thomas? I want to know. What's going on here? Obedience, sis. What's that mean? I want to know. Twice Thomas could mean. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm serious. Because some people marry the same person twice. And twice Thomas. Tommy Thomas. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Tommy Thomas. Okay. TT. Y'all be laughing at me and I be dead serious though. Y'all be thinking I be trying to be funny and I don't. I be trying to ask questions. Because twice Thomas, think about it. Any name that you pick, it means something. You picked the name, unless they gave you user 246730, you picked the name. Why you pick it? It means something. Whether it's your name and it represents you, or it's your ex-boyfriend's name that you don't want to tell your husband about. Why you pick that name? I just always like the name Darrell. What? It really stands for doing all restoration every day, loving my life. That's what that stands for. It don't stand for nobody. Come up with a whole thing for why you got this nigga's name on your IG. Yeah, I'll be quick with it. That stands for. That's why the Lord keeps me in this house. Yeah, yes, Miss Michelle. That's why he keep me in here, honey, because, honey, this man be quick. Do you hear me? What, boy, please? That is Don't be trying to use that. Look, y'all done made me start sweating. I got to get out of here. I can't talk to y'all no more. Bye. I'm leaving. I got to go eat. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all.